What's up everybody, the Blue Fang here, and today I'm finally back with What If Naruto Was an Otsutsuki Part 3. For some time I was gone just because I was hung up on doing other things, and sometimes I just want to do things that I enjoy more. But I'm finally back with a new part for this What If, and since you guys picked it on the poll, I think I'll only be releasing only this What If for a while, as most of the people only like this one instead of the others. I'm gonna try to do the same uploading way as how I did with the Biju series. So the like goal for today will be 390 likes for the next part. Now before we get into the recap, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button and turn on bell notifications. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Last time we left off with Naruto joining a team with Itachi and one other shinobi, who were on a mission to escort a few important people of the Leaf. Itachi, Naruto's teammate, was eventually killed by the masked man who is Obito, and Itachi actually unlocks his Sharingan from feeling the need of power to take down this stranger. Naruto also felt something new that he had never felt before he came to Earth. He felt a bit of sadness that his teammate had just died, but the sadness doesn't stay for long and Naruto just brushes it off, because why would he ever have sympathy for a human who rushed into their death? The masked man is satisfied that he was able to make Itachi get his Sharingan and then disappears without touching the rest of the group. Naruto tells Itachi that they should continue this mission for now, with Itachi going in to grab onto Naruto with a shocked look in his eyes. Itachi is looking completely different than his calm, reserved look, and he shows off this new fiery rage at Naruto. "You don't care, don't you? You don't care that our friend had just gotten killed." Naruto chuckles a bit. "Why would I care if someone rushed into their death? It was their fault. They should have waited just like the two of us, who are actually alive." Itachi kind of understands this and throws Naruto from him. Naruto then grins at him. "So then, let's continue our mission." The rest of the mission is surrounded in silence without anyone saying a word. Itachi is also carrying the body of his dead teammate the rest of the way because he just couldn't leave him on the ground. Naruto at the moment is holding back his unwanted emotions because it would pretty much wreck his self-created pride of having sympathy for a human. We cut to after everything is finished with Itachi giving the report to the Hokage, and some time passes as well with Itachi and Naruto both going up in ranks, and Itachi is then able to become an Anbu whilst Naruto becomes a Jonin. Over the past years, Naruto has been able to learn everything he had wanted to know, able to gain knowledge of the system their planet has gotten used to. Now since he's done all of this, he thinks that this might be the time to search for the tailed beast, as he has no reason to stay in the village any longer. But just before he goes off from Konoha, he remembers how tailed beasts have a lot of chakra and their users could probably pull something off to stop Naruto from absorbing them, so now he would need a lot of chakra in store for him to completely overpower the other Jinchurikis. He remembers how a specific group in the village have a lot of skilled people with strong chakra levels as well, the Uchiha clan. Naruto then grins at this thought, with Kurama liking the idea as well, as he hates the Uchiha. At the moment, Itachi is assigned a very tragic mission for him to do. This was of course requested by Danzo, with Hiruzen able to do nothing with the decision as well, because he knows what the village could gain if Itachi does this mission right. Itachi had leaked that the Uchiha have been planning a rebellion because of how they wanted more power, as they don't have as much as the other clans thanks to Tobirama's decisions in the past. The Uchiha think it's their time now and take the chance to gain overall power and rebel against the higher ups. Shisui has already killed himself and has given his Sharingan to Itachi, so now Itachi is the only person who could fight back against the rebellion, meaning that he would have to commit to the Uchiha massacre plan. Danzo is pleased to have Itachi understand the circumstances and allows Itachi to keep his brother safe, which is the same decision he had in the original. We cut days after to the night when Itachi commits to a secret mission. Naruto currently is off to absorb the Uchihas at the same time as he craves for their chakra so he could commit to his own future plans. Naruto starts off early, able to get to the clan's area quicker than Itachi. Some of the Uchiha clan members look up, pointing to what the figure in the sky is. They get frightened with Naruto looking down on them with his menacing eyes of bloodlust. So this is Itachi's clan. Too bad he won't see them anymore. Well, I can't feel bad for humans anyway. Naruto then swiftly rushes down on a few Uchiha, absorbing all of their chakra away. Naruto continues to rush everywhere in the place, showing his true Otsutsuki nature and showing no true humanity that he had learned over the course of the years. He eventually is able to absorb about everyone, and the last couple of people who are fighting him are Fugaku and a few other stronger Uchiha. Itachi's family are hiding away, but Sasuke wants to fight the intruder who is killing his clan. Itachi then is able to get to the place to murder all of the Uchiha, but then he looks around to see everyone on the ground dead. Obito, who was with him like in the original, is surprised by this as well. Who did this, Itachi? Or did you poison them before we got here? Itachi shakes his head while replying that he didn't do anything. The two of them then jump down from the tree they were standing on and observe the area, trying to find the person who killed the Uchiha before they did. Itachi keeps looking and then is able to find the dead body of his father looking wrinkled up, meaning that he had got absorbed in some way. Itachi starts to breathe deeply and grips onto his weapon tightly. Obito then points in a certain direction, signaling Itachi to follow him. Once they both get there, they see Naruto grabbing onto Itachi's mother and absorbing all of her chakra away, with Sasuke in fear right beside her. After absorbing her, Naruto moves on to Sasuke, with Itachi then blitzing over to him and stopping him from doing so. Itachi's eyes widen in shock as he gets a better view of who had done this. "Is that you, Naruto?" Naruto grins and replies that it is, and he also tells him that his clan really gave him a good load of chakra. Itachi jumps backwards whilst holding onto his brother. "I thought you wouldn't do any of this stuff anymore. Why did you do this?" Naruto doesn't say anything and he looks at the other person who was beside Itachi. "I remember you. You're that masked guy from years ago who killed one of my allies. I think I'll need to kill you for that." Naruto then swiftly rushes at Obito and goes for a hit, but it goes right through him. Naruto is confused as to why his hand went right through the marksman, while Itachi goes for an attack at Naruto. Naruto catches Itachi's blade with his own hand and breaks it. He then dashes to him and grabs him by the throat. "You were far below me, Itachi, but I also thought that you were kind of my equal back in the academy. Now I actually realize that there was no one here that is equal to me, and I'm free to do whatever I want, even killing you. Bye, old teammate, and thanks for your chakra." Itachi at the moment can't do anything as Naruto's strength is far beyond him. "So you let your clan's nature consume you. Isn't that right, Naruto? Your clan that you explained to me long ago and told no one else. I thought you could change, but sadly, you couldn't." Obito then runs at Naruto, trying to stop him from killing his future puppet that he will use, but Naruto is able to set him in a temporary paralysis, the same thing Kaguya was able to do in the original. Then with slight hesitation, he drains Itachi of his chakra, betraying his ex-teammate and leaving no chakra left. He then turns to Sasuke, who was on the ground. He uses his Byakugan and scans him, realizing that Sasuke doesn't have that much good chakra for him, and since Naruto is now full of chakra, as he had wiped out everyone else in the Uchiha clan, he leaves Sasuke alive. Obito is able to get away using his Kamui, leaving Sasuke to be the only one after the event that had just occurred. We cut to all after this with Sasuke reporting everything he had seen and happened. He had explained that a person with pale white skin and lavender hair had wiped out the Uchiha clan, including his brother Itachi. Hiruzen is able to hear the news and find out about what had just gone down in the night before. He is able to get information on the Uchiha clan's massacre, Itachi's death, Sasuke being the only survivor, and the appearance of who had done it. Hiruzen's head is filled with stress at the moment, knowing that the person that's appearance is what Sasuke had stated is Naruto's one. And Naruto is nowhere to be seen in the village at the moment, and Hiruzen remembers the time he had brought Naruto to the academy years ago and told him about what a shinobi is, so he's confused on why Naruto could do something like this. He then calls for multiple shinobi to go out and look for Naruto and bring him back, as he needs to find out why Naruto had done this. The shinobi go out of the village and search the surrounding places that would be most likely for a criminal to hide in. As they do this, Naruto is on his way to the next village so he can find Jinchuriki to hunt down, for his plan to be real. He needs to absorb all Bichu since he wants to find out more things about the Sage of Six Paths, which could lead him to either Kaguya or Ishiki's location, which he can tell his clan about it. We cut to Naruto flying across the lands with Kurama stating everything Naruto needs to know about the directions of the shinobi world, as Kurama knows the land because long ago he was free to roam everywhere until he was captured by the Leaf Village. Naruto continues on while he decides to think about everything he had been doing. He remembers back a long time ago after the events of the mission he had gone through with Itachi. We then cut to the past, which is years ago, before Naruto had killed the Uchiha clan, and this is only after Naruto and Itachi's mission when they met the marksman and their teammate had gotten killed. They were able to bring the body back with them, able to have a small funeral for their ex-teammate. Itachi looks down in grief while Naruto shows no true emotion except displaying cold eyes. Itachi turns to Naruto. Why? Why is it that you have no emotions? Why is it that you can't feel anything of a close one's death? Who are you really? You have the Byakugan, yet you're not from the Hyuga clan. Who actually are you, Naruto? Naruto is frozen in shock as he thinks that he had never had someone as close to a friend, so he doesn't know how to show the right emotion for a friend's death. He doesn't understand any of the humans' ways of life, and he is now trying to learn about them. Naruto continues to think, and then he comes to a conclusion to tell Itachi everything about him. He turns to Itachi and looks him straight into the eyes. Don't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you, or I'll kill you. I'm actually not from this place you call the shinobi world. I come from a different dimension, or you could say different dimensions, as my clan doesn't stay in one place. I'm from an alien clan called the Otsutsuki, and they're gods compared to you guys. What I'm about to tell you next is my story of why I wanted to come to Earth. And that's where I'm gonna end it off for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to get this video to 390 likes for the next part. I actually ended up liking this part, and I hope to dive into Naruto's origin story in the next one, as he talks about his real actual motives to Itachi. So make sure to hit the like roll for the next one. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and turn on bell notifications. It's been the Blue Fang, peace.